Well, Darwin went on a kangaroo hunt with his rifle of his host, but they didn't find anybody. He loved riding through the English parkland, he says, because that's really all he's thinking about. But this is a happy modern story. Here's a little beauty, and raised from, there's a joey in the mother's pouch, and she'd been killed beside the road. And this one you could kiss, I'm sure.
Juddering of the lips there, is that them smelling or displaying?
No, they're very curious. They tend to get a little. They look like they're very nervy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
but
you
it's
go
not
up to
there.
them. No, they're just sort of checking you out, and yeah, it's quite comfortable though.
And let's go and see a platypus.
Yes, I know.
Yes. That was definitely.
That was a platypus. I could see the bill.
They often go around the edges, but they often will come right out in the middle as well, so it's just a matter of waiting.
See the bubbles. It's under, sort of shimmery on the surface, but you can see the beak.
Seems to be a little timid.
Oh, terrible blurry photo. Oh dear. Useless. Okay, gonna have to do better.
But they often go into the reeds and the lilies, and they'll find a lot of food through there. So if they do go along the edge, that's what they're often doing.
Quite small on the surface of the water, maybe only this sort of 1 foot something?
Yeah, the average is around about 35 to 40 centimetres, but they can grow up to about 60 centimetres.
Oh, right.
And they generally get bigger the further south you go. So Tasmanian platypuses are often a lot bigger than the Queensland platypuses. So
I wonder why that is.
whether it's the cold or the water. There he is.
Do you think he can tell that we're here?
When they come to the surface, because basically they'll close their eyes when they're feeding underwater, and when they do come to the surface, they often still have their eyes closed. Okay. So often they won't even know you're there. So.
Right. That's good.
But I've had them come right up along here, and they'll be looking at you. They know you're there, but they don't seem to be too bothered by it.
Yeah, no one harangues them here.
Looking after them.
That's right. Hopefully, yes.
They're just saying hi. Thank you very much. Well, this is such a beautiful park. Platypus is running wild, or rather sinking wild, or rather running along the bottom and crunching up the mud and making bubbles. And it's a wonderful, peaceful, hypnotic place to be. And a lot of the work, a lot of the credit goes to Ian Cartwright here, and the ideas of Mary Lou Simpson, and I suppose the manic interest of Anthony Smith.
Thank you very much. It is a stunning place.
It is wonderful, isn't it?
And I do have to keep reminding myself just how close we are to a pretty big city,
Yes.
Adelaide. It's so nice, and if school children coming out here and experiencing what it's like, what it's like further afield in Australia with the wild animals and everything. But
So we've come a long way, haven't we, Redmond, in the old days, of colonial times, when they wanted to understand the platypus, they had to shoot them.
Yes.
And there was one naturalist quite early in South Australian history, and he destroyed 300 platypus so that he could operate on the platypus to see what the reproductive organs were like.
300 seems a little
300
excessive.
seems
doesn't
very
it?
excessive.
Yeah.
But the numbers they're doing quite well in Australia these days.
They are, you know, on the east coast of Australia, is the main populations, and they're doing quite well. So, and they can adapt quite well to degraded areas as well. So, are found in some of the city areas of Melbourne. So they
Really?
are quite a.
It's a
Yeah.
wonderful, happy story, though.
That's right.
Isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah. So
And the fact that this used to be a farm and now it's and you've got 10, 15 platypus and all these kangaroos and wallabies, and
that's right. Yeah, it's a nice little
Like
part of the
lush
world.
trees.
we
It's
can reverse the
beautiful.
effects of civilization.
Yeah,
now.
we
That's
did it,
right.
and we can reverse it. I'm sure that's right.